In today's video, I'm going to be going over how our real estate social media marketing agency works with an agent who does not speak our language and how we put ourselves into this predicament. So throughout this video, I'm going to go over the campaigns, how we went about developing everything, and overall the results we got for them in the first 30 days of advertising on Instagram and Facebook. So let's get into the video. What's going on, boys? We have a crazy video here. I'm going to be going over one of our client accounts and how this individual, this real estate team that we work with, does not speak our language. They speak Spanish. So it was a lot as far as onboarding and actually thinking about working with these individuals and taking them on. But I spoke with Parker, the head of service delivery. He manages all the client accounts, and we kind of chatted about whether or not it would be worth it to take on a team that quite literally doesn't speak our language, English. I'm going to give a little bit of background on when we started with these individuals and our thought process behind taking them on and what package it is that they're specifically on. So when we first got into the call, obviously we figured out that they're Spanish real quick. I entertained the call. I pitched them on the service delivery. They liked it. It was an inbound lead from YouTube. So I knew the call was going to be, somewhat decent. But then when they hit me with the fact that they're only speaking Spanish and they work with Spanish individuals, obviously that is a massive, massive road barrier to go over because you have to quite literally develop everything in Spanish, which is a language that we don't speak. So right after that call, I spoke with Parker, and our initial thought process was, okay, we can't do the ISA services obviously because we don't speak fluent Spanish, so they're going to need to call the leads. So do we think this team is going to call the leads? And we knew that we would, just judging off of the rapport and the questions that I asked in the start of the call. So we're like, okay, they're definitely going to call the leads. Now, do we want to develop everything in Spanish? Because obviously the year automations that we have developed are all in English, the ad copy all in English, the entire back end, everything is developed in English. So we pitched them on doing our middle tier package, the silver package, with no ISA and still paying the exact same price as if there was an ISA, just because all the extra work that we would be doing, developing quite literally everything in Spanish, having to send it over them to make sure it all translated correctly, then sending it back, ad copies, getting it translated, etc., etc., etc. As you can imagine, obviously there's a lot more work. So that was a brief little rundown on what we were thinking about before we took on these individuals. Now, the reason we did is because we thought, okay, this is a really, really niche market. Imagine if you're a Spanish speaking individual, you just moved to Calgary for the first time, and you're trying to buy a house right now, you're renting, and you see an ad or a video ad for an individual speaking fluent in Spanish, you automatically have a connection with that individual, and that trust is there straight away because you're speaking their language and they feel like, they can already trust you, which we thought, okay, this just makes sense. We were like, okay, let's put our hypothesis to test with us just thinking that we're going to hit a small niche and that it should work very, very well and lead quality should be very, very good. So our strategy going into this, and the reason we took them on, is because we thought, okay, this should work very good. We're hitting a very small niche audience. If we run some video ads and we just go for high quality leads and we drive traffic right to a landing page, let's skip the Facebook instant forms. Let's go straight to a landing page and get, the highest quality leads that we possibly can, because these people should be serious. Quick interruption, boys, to talk about today's sponsor of this video, Lead Sniper. As you know, I've been working with them for a bit now, and I don't take on any sponsorships. I get tons of people reaching out. The only reason I chose to entertain working with these individuals is because I thought it was cool. I already used their service. What they are is an extension, and they're a Google Maps scraping tool. So if you're running your own SMMA, your own business, and you need to reach out to other businesses, realtors like we do, med spa, whatever that looks like, this tool will just scrape the entire Google Maps for you, collect all the information, emails, phone numbers. You can have multiple different browsers running, scraping at the same time, and there's none of this stupid month-to-month fees or limits or anything like that. It's a one-time fee, no recurring, there's no limits, and if you use the link below, you can also get a free trial. So it's quite literally a program that we use, an extension, a tool that we use at Versatile Agency. This is how we get all the realtors' names, numbers, emails that we work with, because obviously you don't want to manually do it. They have the best perks. They have the best payment system. I've used them forever. For the last 2.5 years, they just reached out last month. So they're amazing. Once again, click the link below, use my link. We'll hook you up with a free trial. Try it out, because you guys asked me a lot in the DMs what we use anyways for doing outreach. This is the tool that we use. So let's get back to the video. So that was our thought process. Now it's time to go on the actual back end of their ads manager and in the back end of their CRM and see the results we were able to get for them in their first 30 days of advertising, which was last month, the month of November, from November 1st to November 30th. Now, as you can see, I'm on the back end of their ads manager. This is from last month, November 1st to November 30th of 2023, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. So right now, as of December, we're actively running 3 ad sets and 3 ads. And as you can see, we developed quite a few different creatives, and some, you know, different copies and whatnot. So in 30 days, we were able to get 37,688 impressions. We reached 13,262 accounts. We got an average click-through rate across all the ads of 4.94%, 1,800 total clicks. We got, quick math, 51 total leads, average cost per lead varying $11, $15, $28, $39, $47, and spending $920 in 30 days. Now, these are good results. To have an average cost per lead of $28, $15, and $11, obviously, as you can see, two of these were not good. But you guys got to remember here that these are very, very high quality individuals. We're running Spanish advertisements in a very niche market, and this isn't even an instant form. We're driving traffic directly to a landing page where they got to fill out a survey, answer questions, and come through there. So we're getting very, very high quality leads on top of the very, very niche market that we're hitting. So this is what we're able to do. If I actually filter for like maximum here, you'll see the other ads and how they're performing. $44, $35, $59, $21. We've been advertising since October 16th. So this is obviously the total results that we were getting. So we did go through a couple different rounds of split testing. As you can see, it was like 44, 35, 59 with the original 4 creatives that were running. So then I think we switched up some of the ad copy, which worked a little bit better. And now we're consistently able to get a pretty good volume coming in. Now we're focusing more on quality. We're running retargeting campaigns. And, you know, now that we've been able to get some volume, we're trying to focus on actual quality of leads, which is the phase that we're in right now. So regardless, like I said, we were able to get, you know, very good results for being in such a niche market. Now let's go into the back end of their CRM and see from a quality perspective and how things are performing. So they've already closed a deal in the first 30 days. They got a deal, which is amazing, because at the end of the day, you can be getting the best numbers in the world, but if they're not closing deals, then it's all irrelevant. So they already got a deal, which is great. They're happy. They got 12 new leads sitting in the pipeline right now, 4 total duds. So out of the, I don't know, this is for the total amount that we've been doing. So say out of the 70 plus leads we've gotten them, 4 duds. That just goes to show the insane quality that we're getting, because that is an insane number, just so you guys know. Usually 70%, 80%, 90% of people are going in the dud column and they're not serious from Instagram and Facebook. You're just trying to get a bunch of volume. These people have only had 4 duds. So 12 new leads, 4 duds, 13 hot leads, 36 connections made. That's people that are saying, yeah, I'm interested in the springtime or February, or yeah, put me on a custom search. Those are people that are interested but just not looking to take action right now. That's what that means. So 36 connections made. So come springtime, come 2024, when these people are taking action, they're in a year nurturing automation right now. They're keeping in touch. When they think real estate, they're going to think of this team. These people are going to get tons of deals. 13 no answer calling number 1s, number 2s, number 3, and then 3 booked appointments in like 36 days or however long it's been. So the results have been phenomenal. This is how we cross the road barrier of working with an individual that doesn't speak our language. And honestly, this opened up a lot of doors for us, because now we're just thinking, like, if there's any realtor, real estate team out there that has that to offer, that's an insane perk. If you speak Mandarin, French, whatever that looks like, if you start running advertisements in those language, if you're in a big population, it's just going to take off and get a ton of results. So yeah, boys, I appreciate you watching this video. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button, like, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.